Welcome to our Intuitive Empath Spiritual Awakening Guidance Series. It's time to drop some important Dark Night of the Soul and Spiritual Awakening tips.
Wherever you are in your journey, we are here to help.
And if you are just getting to know us,
I'm Heather.
And I'm David.
From
ZenRoseGarden.com, home of our Intuitive Awakening community and Zen Ed Academy.
As you come on, let us know where you're watching from.
And if you have any questions as we go, be sure to drop them in the comments.
Let's continue our talk about the Dark Night of the Soul, because it is such a big part of your spiritual awakening. As we have said before, the Dark Night of the Soul does not refer to the difficulties of life in general.
The night itself is about 2 necessary purges that make up the first of 3 stages of this mystical journey. We cover those more in depth in our Dark Night of the Soul series. Be sure to go check that out.
But of the 3 stages, the first one really sucks. That is the Purge of the Senses, and that is what we're going to talk about today.
Spiritual desolation, the suckage of life. And this happens to be one of the crappy symptoms of this awakening process. You're likely experiencing a huge lack of confidence, maybe feeling hopeless, unlovable, unmotivated, and maybe just really disconnected.
This is a normal part of the spiritual journey, believe it or not. And we can ebb and flow between periods of feeling comfort, feeling manic and overstimulated, and feeling blah. Remember, this condition is not medical or psychological, but spiritual. It is about reframing our relationship with everything. This is the breakdown or demolition before you rebuild.
Very, very important part. Now, during this stage, you might feel kind of abandoned. You might feel just like saying, F it to anything spiritual. But this is also the time to hunker down a bit more and dig deeper.
The purges you experience in the Dark Night of the Soul happen when you are seeking deeper truths. When we are challenged with feeling separated from the light in that spiritual desolation is when the purge might really, really kick up.
Now remember, the spiritual desolation, the suckage, and the purges, the releases, do not by themselves give you spiritual growth. This is your opportunity to step up and to face what you have to face by recommitting to your spiritual practice, whatever that is for you. There are some classic practices when you are in the Purge of the Senses to help balance the purges and get you through them more smoothly with less suckage.
The first one is prayer if you are more religious, or affirmations if you are less religious-y, or even goal setting can work. Because you can have a sense of helplessness in the spiritual desolation and the purges of the Dark Night of the Soul, doing things that stimulate those happy, feel-good, positive neurochemicals can get us through some of the more difficult moments, even though we may not really feel like it at the time.
That's kind of a fake it till you make it kind of a situation. You do something to bring some feel-good, so you got less suckage, right? The next one is meditate. And not necessarily in the classic sense. The kind of meditation that we're talking about is more active. This is where you get to be examining your thoughts to get to the roots. With that, you can more deeply understand root causes and start working towards solutions. Follow this question. What is my heart protecting me from? Until you get to the root. This questioning and examining and kind of meditating and pondering on the answers can reveal what your next step is.
The last one might take some courage, but it is very important, and it has to do with forgiveness. Make small gestures of courage to make amends, and not in the way you might think, like going to confession or AA.
Right. Take it in small chunks. Small steps over time lead to big changes. So any small steps in the right direction will get you going. For example, forgive yourself for the small things, and you will build more confidence over time and end up rewiring your mental programming. Another thing that you can do is to pay it forward with random acts of kindness.
Yeah, we find that one thing that comes up for many of our clients during the purges is guilt. Now, we've all done things in our past, and these can come back and haunt us.
Usually, there are things we can't really go back and change, right? But you can do something to change the energy around the memory by creating these little acts of self-sacrifice that don't involve crosses and beating yourself up. Get off the cross, burn the wood, make a fire, get all warm and toasty.
Roast some marshmallows while you're at it. Buy a coffee for some random stranger instead. Just saying, it doesn't have to be as dramatic as the campfire thing, but they might even be cute. This random stranger you're going to buy coffee for. I'm just saying.
Make sure that you watch all of the videos in this series to get a better understanding of your spiritual awakening.
In the next video, we're going to talk about the ego death experience in the dark night of the soul.
If you've gotten something valuable today and you want more, you might be interested in our free Intuitive Awakening community, where we specialize in helping awakening empaths and intuitives step into confidence and clarity.
If you're ready to level up beyond that, you can check out our metaphysical school and community, Zen Ed Academy.
Be sure to check out the links and see if it resonates for you. Since you guys have watched this far, be sure to check out the goodies we got for you. There's a link in the description below if you like this video.
Hit the like button.
And if you want to see more videos like this,
be sure to subscribe.
And spank that naughty bell to turn notifications on.
So you're the first to know
when we drop a new video
or go live.
And we know that time is a valuable and precious resource. The fact that you guys have chosen to spend that with us, we absolutely honor and appreciate that. But more importantly, that you are here to level up your life, your mind, your skills, and take everything to a whole new level. We honor and appreciate that even more. If you want more, be sure to binge on all the other videos that we have for you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next video.